Indeed, let's go to that now. The National Assembly will debate a motion of no confidence in President Cyril Ramaphosa next Thursday. It's expected it would be the first no confidence vote that he's had to face. The motion was brought by the African Transformation Movement, ATM, in February amidst load shedding and the country's economic crisis then. To discuss, we're joined by ATM spokesperson Sibusiso Mncwabe. Mr. Mncwabe, thank you for being with us. So have you been waiting for an answer to this request since February?
Well, firstly, thanks very much for the opportunity. Greetings to you and the viewer. Well, that's correct. We've been waiting and writing to the Speaker, trying to remind her that we have put this motion. What's happening? We need an update. At some stage, she wrote to us and said, because of the pandemic, the Parliament program has been disrupted. We should wait. So we waited, but today we got a notice that the Programming Committee of Parliament of the National Assembly has put the matter up for debate next Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, we accepted that because we've been waiting for our motion to come up with as a debate.
So this was before COVID-19 that you requested. Since then, the world has basically changed. Some would say the President has done very well in leading the country. Do you think the issues still stand?
Well, the issues still stands, and we do not believe that there's been so much change that can convince us to withdraw our motion. Remember, when we put this motion in February, our main concern was how was the state of our SOEs as a country, the economy. I think we were on junk status by then as well, and unemployment. But if you look at the state of our SOEs now, nothing has changed. We still have problems in the SAA. The issues of ESCOM has not been resolved. We are back on junk status. There is a lot that still gives us reasons to continue with our motion. Yeah. We do not believe that there's been so much that can convince us otherwise.
Well, it is clear that your motion can't be successful because you only have 2 MPs in the National Assembly. I mean, even if all the other parties support you, the ANC has the majority. So why are you pushing this? What are you trying to achieve?
Well, that argument, it does not discourage us from doing what we believe in. We are there because we are voted by our people, our members. We are there by the mandate of our people. The issue of numbers doesn't count much. We are a political party. We've got colleagues there. We have started, even in February, engaging our colleagues on the matter. The issue that we've got 2 seats, yes, is true, but we are politicians. We've got colleagues there. We are engaging each other. We are not afraid. We will not change our position because of numbers. Remember, currently, even the ruling party is pushing for the expropriation of land without compensation, which needs a 2/3 majority. No one has it. It depends on how we convince and lobby each other. So again, that's a position with us. We will not be deterred by the issue of numbers. We are not scared on that.
All right. So do you expect any support from some of the other opposition parties?
Oh, definitely, yes. As I'm saying that we are engaging our colleagues.
Can you tell us who?
Well, I can't disclose this. The president, as the head of the party, has been mandated. Our own president, President Cyril has been given that duty by the National Executive of ATM to engage and lobby other parties. So that is his territory. Yeah. He can engage in that. But we want this thing, and I want to emphasize that we want it on a secret ballot. We have just received a notification from Parliament that the Speaker is declining the secret ballot. We do not know what caused that, because this is not a first thing. This is not the first motion against a President of the Republic in this country. There is a court judgment. So we are going to engage even her office regarding that, because we insist on the secret ballot on this matter.
Yeah. And who are you acting on behalf of? If it's on behalf of yourselves, that's one thing. That would be 2 MPs in Parliament. If it's on behalf of South Africa or the people of this country, there are polls. One came out in August showing that President Cyril Ramaphosa, in fact, has a higher confidence rating than any other political leader, which would mean he has the confidence of voters, no?
Well, that is what the media is saying. We stay in communities.
No, that's what an Ipsos poll is saying.
Those polls are only interviewing 1,000 or 2,000 people. We are speaking here with the population of 60 million people belonging in different parties. So that one doesn't also give us any reason to say, is this research out? We know how these things are manipulated. We are politicians. We hear these things every day. We are not scared of that. We act here in the best interest of our members who gave us the mandate, of the people of South Africa who are also talking to us. We've got members of parliament. They've got constituency offices. They consult with people. There's a lot. And I'm not talking here with the corruption that has just been unveiled during this COVID-19. I'm not on there. I was giving you reasons that motivated us in February.
Yeah.
So that's another story, another day. But we are acting in the best interest of our people.
One of your concerns was campaign funding. I mean, that's also had a whole process through the courts. In fact, it came up today in the Constitutional Court. Is that something you'll bring up to try and sway members of the House?
Well, we will not get very much on that because it was a party issues. But what concerns us exactly on that was when it appears that the president has misled Parliament. That 500 million from Posasa was not intended for his son, was intended for his campaign. That is where we come in as well to challenge that. But again, what concerns us is that the president will go to an extent of instructing very expensive lawyers to defend transparency. Why are you not unsealing the documents if you are not scared, if you are not hiding anything? Remember, when the president came to power, he was portrayed as the most honest person, fighting corruption, transparency. All those good names were given to him, which gave everyone an expectation that here comes a leader who will kick out corruption and fight any form of... So now that's why we are amazed that you go to an extent of instructing lawyers to say these documents must not be released for the public. Yet you are the head of state. All these people are looking at you to give a good direction.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll follow that debate next week. That was ATM spokesperson Sibusiso Mncwabe.